lots of baby names. She did not wish for her firstborn to be named after her mother-in-law. Maldred. Ugh. You can almost feel the heat from the forge. This one was once a blacksmith. You glimpse a young harper on the eve of battle against Thorn long ago.
Okay, but where's the
He and his
loot?
comrades toast each other in last
Where's the
light.
loot? Jesus, that was a lot of experience. Very nice.
Mm.
What's inside? That might be worth a look.
What the hell?
Jesus.
Hmm?
I pressed Alt.
How dare you? There was a letter in there.
Oh. What?
The task at hand. I need the Shadow Master alive and intact. If that is not the case, the second half of your payment shall be forfeit upon your return to Baldur's Gate. I have generously paid a large amount of gold in advance and have supplied all the necessaries you shall require to see this endeavor done correctly. They say you are unmatched as a poacher. For your sake, I hope that is no exaggeration. Okay.
Oh, there's a book. I'll take it. You can read it.
Mm-hmm. Encumbered. I'm encumbered. I'm so encumbered I can't even carry anything anymore. Her love for it what? Her love for it was like a plum. Excuse me. Oh no, and it's a poem. Oh, cringe.
Oh, read it like a poem.
Her love for it was like a plum. It grew so sweet within her tum, and with a wiggle of her bum, she set right out to see love done. You wanted this. A curse had made the land its lair. It lay o'er all like willow hair. Oh, it could strip the body bare, so filled with the people with despair. A shadow curse without a light, yet she would kindle romance bright. And so in moony dark of night she went to it bereft of fright, and hugged the curse, the wicked blight. Her love for it was like a plum, then so sharply pain did come. It chewed her flesh like scrumptious gum. She trickled, she burst, she started to run.
Hey, yo.
Did she fuck shadow people? What? How am I to understand this? How literal am I supposed to take it?
Need to find a way forward.
Hmm? Have those lazy NPCs carry some stuff? It's true, but I don't need it.
Okay. So him at the camp then. Should we go to camp and just see if he
Oh, he's
has
at
the quest
camp?
for it?
Sure.
Do you like all the way out here? Yes. He has a quest. I hate this camp. There's so much water in it.
Yeah. Wait, he does? He only does for you then.
No, it's on the map. That's what I'm...
Oh, okay, right.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
I met a sort of shadow child before, a little boy named Oliver, around Thaniel's age.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence, but we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute... anything. Just say the word.
You want the bear? I'm here.
Please. I mean,
No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may
Just
show
a
signs
kid.
of his power.
Yeah,
Look for
definitely
signs
the
of
kid.
life in the darkness. Wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely. In fact, I saw just the sort before. Not long after we first came within reach of the shadow curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
Once Thaniel's essence is found, what then?
In truth, I'm not sure. This is beyond all reckoning. It's still part of Thaniel deep down, but it may not recognize that, or want to recognize that. Perhaps it can be reasoned with, but I'm not hopeful. Reason is not something that thrives amidst the shadow curse. I'll be ready.
Okay, I guess we go do that then.
Mm-hmm.
Question mark?
Question mark? Exclamation mark? Full stop?
Hey, Strimmer, you've opened
Huh?
your food delivery treat stream thing, right?
Why?
In case someone wants to, you know, casually hand you some food to feed you.
I mean, they can just spam my inbox with an email.
That you won't notice before the stream is over?
Huh? What? No, I would never. I would always see that. Definitely. I definitely check my email every 5 minutes.
Uh-huh. Why don't you open that? Struma?
Sounds like extra work.
Get to it.
Wow. It literally just has one thing because I didn't add the other.
You heard it. You heard it, guys. There's one thing in the menu you can feed her with.
Oh. Shut up! Cannot use Sunbeam twice by swapping the weapons in their character. Yeah, I didn't think it would work like that. I know I know I'm low intelligence, but I think Zara wants to order you food. No, Zara wants you to order food. Thank you for the grass. Thank you. I'm being reminded that I need to change this because I needed to change some orders and then I just want to take them out. So now it's the whole mess and half of the stuff on there you can't even see. Nice, I love it. Can I like add stuff right now? Can I put myself on follow?
No.
Why not?
It's okay though.
Huh? I'm gonna add 500 chicken nuggets from McDonald's. That'll do it, right?
Totally.
Bum 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 bum. I had something, wait. My head is dizzy. There we go. There we go, and then I do this. And then I do this. And then I do this. And then it's I need to have a good image. What do I have for the other one? Oh, this
Cat
one.
eating a thing.
Huh? A cat eating a thing? How can I... Can't I add my own? What the hell? I guess I'll just add it. Does that work now? Oh, such an ugly picture! What the heck? I can't leave it like that. There you go.
Well, someone wants to feed a dragon. There you can.
Grass. Does Aries like grass or grass? Oh, you mean like weed?
no.
You mean like weed? Because no thank you. No thank you. I've met one person in my life. What the hell, where did you go?
Teleported. Shadowed battlefield.
I've met one person in my life that did weed. And that guy was depressed. So not to make any assumptions for cause and effect. What the hell? That scared the shit out of me. Thank you, Frost. Only one? You're lucky. I know, right now. I mean, one that I knew of. There's probably been several people that have consumed wheat that I just don't know about because I wasn't friends with them or anything. But thank you, Frost. Thank you.
You're very kind, Frost. Very
Yes,
kind.
you are. You can't do anything to defend yourself. Alright.
Oliver.
Not back to gloat, are you?
Oh,
Nobody
boy.
likes a...
Though shrouded in shadows,
Yeah,
the
see
child's
his-
resemblance to Thaniel
Yep.
is unmistakable.
Yep, he looks exactly like.
This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
I still think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out.
But then why is he called Oliver?
Came up with the name by himself, I guess. I know who you really are, and where you really belong. You need to reunite with Thaniel.
Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
Lunge at him.
Like it or not, you don't belong here.
Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything. I don't want to play with you anymore.
That little bastard. Where'd he go?
I'ma save. I'ma enter. Oh, there's combat.
That thing has 300 HP. What the fuck is happening? Oh, they're all
Oh,
blind.
Shadow Fiend. Oh. Two. Jesus, there's two of those.
What's your thoughts on Baldur's Gate 3 story? Not enough bear sex, but otherwise really good.
Yo.
Wait, why is this guy called Daddy? Daddy's lecture.
There's Mommy's lecture as well.
Oh, so he has the parents again. Right, okay, I remember. Can I... No, they have the aura, right?
Yeah. Can you get rid of the children somehow?
Sure.
I'll run up and start smacking the dome. Or...
Oh, and then Moonbeam just goes away? That's good to know.
yeah, they extinguish it, I'm guessing.
Maybe it was too close to the aura, I don't know. That's weird though.
Karlash. Very nice. Very, very nice. I can work with that. There's my second attack. The fuck?
I have to make dinner today because Emily is meant to be standing up. Not that she listens.
You're supposed to be playing, not breaking
You
things.
better not make her stand. You better. Okay, no, don't not let her do what she wants, you know. But better take care of her. I loved Baldur's Gate 2 back in the day. The amount of times I finished it. Yeah, it's 23 years old. Yeah, we're all old.
You should have just left me alone.
Oh my god, you need to fucking chill, bro.
At least it's just 1 HP.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Spoiling my fun. Stop it right now, or you'll be sorry.
Fine.
How much damage was that?
30.
No, it's more.
36.
What
Why can I move my moonbeam, but it's like not there? Oh, there it is.
That was
Weird.
it's about 60 damage.
Nice.
I must stand inside Shadow Hearts with her.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
Night Dome. Oh, damaging the parents.
Yeah.
Hurts the Night Dome.
I think also summoning. Probably.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Oh, you're playing rough.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Knock knock.
Have nothing left. It just died.
Yeah, it just spawned inside the moonbeam. Nice. Alright.
4 HP left. Bang.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why
That's
can't I
it.
just stay here playing?
I'm in
I
it.
had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
But you have what you want. Not what you need. He's your friend, your kin. He's you.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up.
You were very brave and resourceful. Think of how much you'll be able to help Thaniel.
But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot.
Change is good. That is what growing up is all about. Together, you two will become more than you were before.
So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real.
Zara's giving the old
I'd
man
like-
less.
And he would too, I think.
Yes.
All right, I'll do it. I want to do it. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
Aww.
There
Whee!
you go.
Did
Yeah,
you
good.
just get naked?
No, just underwear. Even on my screen.
Okay, good, because because what the fuck?
I would have made a Twitter post.
Yeah. It would have been necessary. I will buy Baldur's Gate 3 when I know I have time to play it. Yes, you should definitely.
It's gonna take some time out of your life.
Huh? What?
Baldur's Gate is gonna
Oh,
take
yeah.
some time out of your life.
Yeah, it will. Trying my best to insisting on having a shower. Best I could do is convince her to have a bath. No, it's not that hard to just sit around doing nothing for a few. I don't get it, right? Like that's what I do normally. No, everything's gone.
Back to camp, I guess.
Hmm.
I'll
That
feel.
helped.
Picked all the ones I did. Yeah. How dare we? We're reloading.
Where is he? Oh, there. Over here.
What does over here mean?
Can't slow down.
Out there?
That way, yes.
Oh.
Don't want to risk in walking. Don't want to walk. I don't want to risk walking in
The
first.
druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Right. I need to do something. Chat, I'm sorry, I'm changing something again.
Oh. What's she doing? What's she up to?
This triggered me too much, and this way I can cover up that we haven't used the illithid.
Good.
That works somehow. That works better. Also, I'm gonna be right back, chat. And you have to ask the manager for... Can you ask the manager for dad jokes?
Oh.
Is it activated? Yes! Okay, you have fun, guys. You got this.
Oh. Responsibility. Oh. Look at this goat, just sleeping. She is a goat instead of a dragon because she wanted to try that sometimes. You know, shapeshifter and all that. Dragon magic. It's not a permanent thing though, so... Is grass out of stock? No. It's not. Tried to gaslight me. What the heck? Thank you for the headpats. Might be a mobile thing, probably. So how you doing, chat, huh? That food delivery for that box thing, or whatever it is, that is really quick if that's what she's getting. Yes. Get up and make some coffee, lemon. Oh yeah, no, this is what Frost was a Giga Chad and ordered sake, some food, with this thing, and I think it arrived really quickly because I seem to remember it did last time as well. Hi.
Hi.
Did you get food?
No,
Oh, okay.
not yet. I need to check if it even went through. Because, you know, sometimes the thing just decides that they're not actually sending food.
Better have gone through.
I mean, it doesn't say that it got cancelled so far, so that's probably a good thing.
It's probably a good thing indeed.
Alright, let's see, what did I miss? Everyone gave me grass. Thank you.
Yes.
Why is Sake Golden said dragon? Yeah, it's just cute. It's just cute.
It's the dragon magic shapeshifter ability.
It is! I'm a druid after all. Why can't we order it every 30 minutes and flood your house with food?
I did suggest it,
no.
but...
no, the problem is that, so the thing is, it might work with different restaurants. The problem is that, we've had this once where, basically we ordered the same pizza twice and then the restaurant called and they were like, this is like a duplicate order. Did you actually order it? Because they actually get a notification that says this might be an accident, this might be a duplicate order. That wasn't on purpose, and I kind of don't want to deal with that. so yes, and then also in terms of like me being able to eat it, that doesn't really work. You said like 5 pizzas in a day. That's not going to end well.
Sounds like a party to me.
No, that sounds like a lot of wasted food. But yeah, if you want to feed my neighbor, sure, I can go and give them food. But yeah, that's kind of, it's just that. Live in the middle of a big town. If I order food, it usually takes about 20 minutes. Yeah, it's the same here. I also live in a pretty big city, and it doesn't take long at all. And there's a lot of restaurants, thankfully. But it's like, my problem is I could, like, a lot of the time, you know, it's like if you're in a city you have so many different places. And here I could order from a lot of different places, but the problem is that since I don't eat meat, that already takes out like 80% of the menu usually. And then the other thing is that I don't want to have anything with lactose, so like any milk products, which basically eliminates a lot of the things. So that is why it's so limited. Otherwise I would have no problem finding food and like adding so many things to the site, but yeah, I'm picky, I guess. Involuntarily, I'm kind of picky with my food.
Want to talk to Helsen?
Do I want to talk to Helsen? Yes?
What's up for discussion?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
Okay. You heard food, is he? Where are brownies, huh? What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left.
Excuse me?
Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still,
Aww.
I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
This sounds kind of rude.
Yeah, but it's not, I think.
What now? You've got what you wanted after all.
I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
Please, don't tell me. Please, please. This is a normal thing. Please, please don't take it that Halcyon. Please,
It is the quotations there, so.
This more that you want. What is it?
Not what. Who. But all in due course.
Excuse me. What do you mean, who? It better
Obviously, it's Estinian.
Yeah, it better be fucking Astarion or I'm gonna have it.
I said Estinian, didn't I?
You did, yes, but it's okay. It's fine, old man. Do you want me to get you to bed? You wanna go to bed? You wanna take a little nap?
No.
Well, I'm gonna just leave. Well,
Hey, Frost. What the fuck? Betrayal.
I'm gonna speak to Thania.
Kethric's soul still nourishes the shadows. Destroy him, so the land may heal. So that I may heal.
Have you asked Hal's now he got his scars? No, but I can imagine. In all the epic battles he has fought, right? Got the Burger König. Not the Burger König. Even though I think Burger King. What was it? I think I've had Burger King like once or twice in my life, which is crazy. But
I'll be right back for a few minutes.
yep. But it's like something was better there. I remember that. I don't know if it was I think the fries are better at McDonald's here. But then the nuggies are better at no, that can't be, right? I don't know, something. Can I be your neighbor? Second, I want food. Sure. Sure, if you can find I mean no apartments are free here right now, but epic battles. If you get the chance, you should ask him. I think he might be speaking about Astarion. But then again, I think the cutscene that everyone was going crazy about is like very specific, and I'm pretty sure that you can only get it when you either when you play as Astarion and you get into a romantic relationship with Halcyon, or the other way around. But I think it's if you play as Astarion and then he turns into a bear. Because just from like how the scene is shot, I would assume that you are Astarion on the left, because your character is usually on the left in conversations, and then the other person is like I'm too big. Like, the other person is on the right. So I think that is probably because I mean either way I think you have to play either one of them to get there, because I just can't imagine that Astarion would just fuck a random bear. Like I can't imagine that. So I do believe that you have to have those two characters. But then I'm also asking, like, is Halcyon just, does he go into like animal shape? I mean, you can probably choose, right? Like, if you get a romance path with him, he can be like, you know, I can be other things too, and then you can be like, oh yeah, that would be great, or oh no, thank you. So, I think it's a very specific, obviously it's a very specific situation, but still, like, I also think it's unfortunate that Astarion is just known as the bear fucker now. Because that's kind of the one piece of media that went viral about the game. Because I think Astarion is a very interesting character, and also he's actually like it's actually really his story gets pretty interesting because, you know, you learn that kind of that he's been a slave to, what was it, Cassador, whatever his name was. And then that has a bunch of implications, I guess. And I think Astarion's a cool character anyway, but then like, not just like, you're trying to justify a bear fucker, I don't know, but a lot of people like Astarion a lot. And I can see why. Owlbear sex, yeah, you can, I can do so much, look. I can be a badger, I can be a bear, I can be a cat, I can be... A certain internet personality would probably like, okay, anyway. I can be an owlbear, I can be a rothe, I can be a dire raven, I can be a spider, I can be a wolf, a panther, and a tiger. Nice, right? Also, hi, Cry, hello, new axolotl. Have you not been here? You mean my model? Have you not been here? How dare you? No, but yes, hi, I'm here. I'm the intern. I'm the new intern. Yes. I like Astarion's story. I finished it now. Yeah. Did you? You didn't like. You probably did. You're probably romancing women, right? Probably doing that. But I think it's really interesting if you go for his romance story because I know some things about it. Like not what exactly, but I know that there's a whole thing with it where he doesn't trust people, obviously, right? And there's been people very vocal on Twitter, as they are, and they're like, please stop sexualizing Astarion because he has trauma, and it's like I bet it's like really deep and there's a lot of things to it. I can't speak on it because I don't know, but I think his story gets really interesting. I hope we see more of it, even if we don't like romance him. Yeah. Gare would like that. The cat? What do you mean? Because he was simping? No, he would never choose. What was the cat's name? He would never choose anyone over whatever her name was. You're the worst. No, you're not. Cry. No, you're not. I'm just messing with you, but. Yes, I'm just the intern. Is Shadow the only NPC that that's a normal looking woman? I'm not pursuing a relationship with a bad woman. I guess, yeah. I don't know about later on if there's like more characters that you can probably romance more characters later. Yeah, actually I know you can. But I don't know like who exactly, but there's more characters than just the normal ones, I'm pretty sure. Unless maybe I don't know. But like we haven't had new additions to the camp apart from like Halsin, I guess. He came in later. I don't know, but as far as I know there's like more characters that you can romance, or at least you can sex them. Like, maybe you can't full-on have a story and romance them, but you can do the deed with them, I think, at least. I'm not, like, super sure, but, yeah. And yes, Shadowheart would be, like, the most normal-looking woman. I think Shadowheart's story can get kind of interesting right now. I don't know if it's because we don't have her as a main character, like I don't use her to interact with stuff, but right now I wish there was more. Like we didn't really have a lot of reaction to her when we went to the temple. I just want to see more of that, but I think we get that. I think we get that at some point. And I also think that when you actually get to Baldur's Gate, there's a lot more, because a lot of these storylines, they just go, okay, well, see you at Baldur's Gate. Now that you kind of finished the storyline, we're going to continue that at Baldur's Gate. So I think a lot of that is just going to be in, I guess, Act 3, where you have a lot of interactions with characters that just come back again. So yeah, I'm just hoping for more storylines of the characters that we're with. He was built to be sexualized. Vampires are generally built to be sexualized. I mean, yeah, and his voice acting is very central, yes. And I think people saying, like, as per usual, like, of course you're entitled to your opinion and everything. I think generally people saying, oh, don't sexualize Astarion or whatever, I can see where they're coming from, but it's like, come on, like he's a very attractive. Welcome back. He's a very attractive character and all of that, and he's definitely meant to, you know, be romanced as well. Obviously, they have a whole thing with that. He's the bear fucker, right? Like there's this whole thing going on. So it's really like how you play the character. But I think the game already set it up for you in a very nice way, where they have very contextual, very respectful responses, and it doesn't, you can't just not make it go crazy. Like for example, when we did romance Shadowheart, so I had a cutscene with her. You could have taken that 2 secs, I'm pretty sure, but I was like, nah, I don't feel like I want to, because it was too early in my opinion. I know you can literally get to sex in 2 minutes now with Lysel. That's the speed run. There's a speed run. If you haven't heard of it, you're missing out. But yes,
You're talking to Cry right now.
I'm talking to everybody in here. Yes, but I will wait.
Oh, if it was his question, was what I meant.
RPG. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess I'm gonna wait. Morbius is so sexy. No, thank you. Ew. RPG Twilight. Yeah, I guess, but he doesn't have the skin of a killer, so it's okay. It doesn't sparkle. I have 2 characters. The first one, Romance Asterion, to begin with, so I know about his issues. Yeah, yeah, I think it's very interesting. There's a Moogle Tome event starting tomorrow. There is! I need to play the game. What the hell? If Baldur, why Gate? What do you mean? Can't wait for Baldur State to be a lie. The game just ends. Imagine. Even to me? What? What was that in relation to? I don't remember what I said. Huh? Huh? But yeah, I think the game is generally very... It's very mature. It's very nice how you have very reasonable replies, and you don't like... Sometimes you can't force it, like they don't actually let you do certain things that would be considered like super disrespectful. But then also like they do, but it's kind of like when it comes to these like very intimate scenes, I feel like it's very... they got the tone very right. Welcome back, Crime! Welcome back. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know. But you got the gist of it. You got the most important things, I think. But yeah, I think Asterion is kind of hard to romance as well. I have no idea, but I feel like and didn't they put out that graph thing at some point where they said, oh, Asterion was like this and that many players got rejected by Asterion. So I think he's kind of difficult to romance. And then also what I know about him is that you can take him, I guess you can do that for a lot of the characters. You can kind of like guide him towards like certain paths, right? I think we're going to be able to do the same with Shadowheart, where it's kind of like you have an influence and you can be like, oh, do this maybe, but then like you want to have that balance of not offending them, but then also not letting them go batshit crazy, right? I think that's very interesting. It took a while to get to sex with Gale, but it seemed like getting into a more serious relationship compared to rushing into it with Asterion. Yes, I can imagine. And I think, I don't know how it works again, but I think it's interesting how different characters have different like thresholds, I guess, maybe. Even though I also think that you might just be able, like, it might just be completely dependent on, I mean, it is, because it's a video game, like, it has its triggers, right? So the only reason why you can kind of trigger Lysel to have sex with her 2 minutes into the game, which is very artificial, right? But it's like, there are certain triggers to it, and then, you know, you can get to that very early. So I think it kind of depends on how much do you take them with you on your journey, what story, like what character story comes earlier than later, do they come into the camp, like how much is their story progressed, how slow or fast do you take it? Because again, I think with Shadowheart, I could have just taken it much quicker, but I was like, nah, I don't feel like that fits the tone. And I really, really like how they did that, like legitimately. I had to turn Karlach down because I hugged her once. Oh no, what do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, Karlach, I think Karlach is very, this is like, that's for example, that's one person, like, Karlach is very affectionate from the start. And she's very intense. She's very intense, but then you have this whole arc of, you know, getting her fixing her engine. And then depending on how fast you do that, I guess it depends. And then I know you can also mess it up, right? Like you can just take too long, I think, and then maybe it doesn't trigger. But then again, I don't know how it exactly works with these events. I think you can have an influence on everyone, good or bad. Yeah. How much of an influence? I don't know. Yeah, me neither. And I think it's kind of nice that, you know, it's nice to keep some things in, kind of up to... like chance and not exactly knowing how it works, because then it feels more immersive, more natural. I don't like a lot of characters for sex. For Shadowheart, you have to like enable her cult behavior. Yeah, exactly, right? For her to like you, Lysel is a murder hobo. But this is the thing, I think also it changes for Shadowheart, for example. Like she gets much more story, obviously, with the whole Shar thing and the temple. And you don't have that at the start, but her romance begins before that. So before that, you don't really know a lot about Shar unless you know all the lore already or whatever, but it starts before that. So, and then if you're nice to her, being nice to her is essentially being curious about her cult and not offending her for it, right? But then after that, you can kind of choose and be like, oh, do you want her to actually, you know, become a Dark Justicia or whatever? Because I think we can have an influence on that, but I'm gonna see how that actually plays out. But yeah, stuff like that, and I really like that. Liza is a murder hobo, Gale is just creepy overall. What do you mean? You're about to have a fight with Frost. Always talks about how he bangs Mistra, and Karlach is very cute and fun, but I don't want to bag her. Asterion tried to fucking kill me and I don't like it. Yeah. I think all of the characters are... I don't know. What about Rill though? Again, I feel like Rill is like the most normal dude almost, right? But then he has this whole thing going on with the demon mommy. But he's like if he hadn't gotten the hordes and everything, he would just be a normal dude, is what it feels like. Like what he just feels normal. He feels so normal in comparison to everyone else who's kind of very intense. They have very intense characterizations, and then Will is just kind of there. I don't know. Is that just me? For Gale, all you have to do is feed his crack addiction and he just loves you. No way. People complain that Liza wants to smash with IRL people be fucking before the first date. I mean, I guess. I think they probably don't want it because she's so intense and mean and everything. But that's kind of conflicting. I don't know. You'd think that a lot of people on the internet want to get insulted and then banged, right? From what like people are saying. Like everyone is posing as a bottom, right? And then it's like, and then you have a really mean character, and then it's suddenly they're like, oh no, don't be mean to me, I'll actually cry. I don't know, but yeah. It certainly has something for everyone, kind of, but not like, I don't know. It has very strong characters. I was confused. Where did this come from? She's crazy. I think she's too fast. I know. Zar has some experience, I think, with Karlach in his single-player playthrough. No?
Yes.
Yes. Did you have segs yet?
I guess it's how you look at Karlach. Really, you can look at it from a point of someone who hasn't had touch for that long, and it's just very open and honest about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the characters are very real generally, and when you go for like the romance thing.
And the thing, I guess, which makes her really like genuine, and for me, it's the whole. Yes, she is very forward and honest and open about it, but at the same time, she's very respectful. If you say no or you say something like that, she won't have a response that is like rude or in any ways. It's like she understands. It's like it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's generally the deal with the characters. Just like they are on a spectrum though, where they are more intense or like, they have very differing personalities in a very extreme way. But I think generally the interactions, like the intimate ones, are very sincere usually and very mature, which is really nice. And it's not like it's not for sexualization. It's literally just like, yes, the bear is a meme, and of course, like, there's memes and everything, but I think generally they did a really good job on making it like a mature experience, which, yeah, it's like
That's also when you fix her engine. Like, if you have started a romance with her from before, you will have the option to kiss her, but hugging her is the better option, romance-wise, because she needs that more.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's such a nice little detail, right? And they have a lot of these details there in just the interactions. I was thinking about something else, like some other detail that I was... Oh, yeah! This is like spoilers for, I guess, Astarian romance path, but I heard... This is not, like, I don't know, but someone said that depending on where you take Astarian, like how his personality develops, kind of, he either calls you my sweet or my treasure. And my sweet is if he's less aggressive, and my treasure is if he's like more aggressive. If you kind of enable him into a more bloodlusty path. So I think that's a really neat little detail, because it doesn't seem like much, but if you think about it and if you realize that that is kind of what's happening, again, this is just what I heard, it's pretty interesting to like think about what are the implications of that. And treasure is like, that's kind of objectifying, right? Like, I don't want to say it's in a bad way, because it's still like an endearing term, but it's very different in its like tone than my sweet is. My sweet is just like, that's just sweet. And then my treasure is kind of like, oh, like, what if something happens to you? And then he'd probably get aggressive, protective, or whatever. Something like that, right? That is kind of what in my head, the implication is for that. So stuff like that is really, really interesting, and how they gave it these little, like, the little bit of a tone to it that is really, really nice. Yeah. Normal dude in a fantastical scenario. Yeah, kind of that. I still don't know what's up with him. Like, I don't know his story. I mean, I kind of know his story, right? But it's just so... It still feels like he just got dragged into all of this. And he's just like... He just wants to chill. Yeah. Will looks like my ex-college dorm mate. Yes. I said he looks like a normal dude. And then Zar was like, if this is a normal dude... then we have no chance or whatever, right? Like, but it's...
This is a normal looking dude. There ain't no hope for the rest of us, because that dude looks good.
But that's not what I meant. I didn't mean like in terms of attractiveness. Like, he's attractive. Like, but the thing is, I was just saying like all these fantastical beings and creatures, and then like, people like Karlach or Lysel, right? They look so intense. And even Astarian, who doesn't really, he is intense. He has an intense personality. And then you take Will, and he just looks like a normal Starbucks employee, right? Like, he just looks like a normal dude. Like an attractive normal dude, but like a normal dude in like, context of the universe. Yeah. Yeah. She's just like me. Aw. Do you need your engine fixed, besides that? He also have an engine that's like fucked up.
He has problem with his engine. Can't manage to rev it up, huh?
Do you want to know what Karlach said when I turned her down? I hit all the 4. I kind of do want to know. Yes, I'm probably not going to romance her. I have a single player playthrough, but I have only played like maybe the first hour of the game, if even. I don't know if I want to... I mean, not right now. I don't want to continue playing that right now. but I'd have to see. I don't know. The only person I like right now is the bard lady. Oh yeah, she's cute. I don't know if you can even do anything with her. Yeah, I know that she can come to your camp as well, but I don't know how, like, I don't know what the implications of that are. And like how far you can take it. I would assume you can romance her as well, but I have no idea myself.
I know.
He has ED engine dysfunction. Oh no. You know, I mean, I know what happens when you have certain things going on for your character, and she comes to the camp. But yes, can you romance her? Did you romance her? How many wives did you get, sir? Huh? What's your body count?
Only Carla.
Aww.
Only Carlash, and there's 2 outcomes for the bard lady. One when you play the Dark Urge, and one when you don't play the Dark Urge.
Yep, I guess.
Not romanceable.
Not romanceable. That's pain. What am I supposed to do when the person I want to run to is the one who broke my heart? Whoa! What the fuck? That's fucked up! Excuse me? That is fucked up. I would have reloaded this one. Jesus Christ, that's rough. Alright, are we doing anything? No.
I'm waiting.
We're just going on tangents about sex. It's important!
Yeah. Well,
It's important.
I'm waiting outside camp, so.
Alright.